What's going on, folks? Life Lessons with Juvy. I am your host, as always, unless it's your first time. JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Periscope, at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. Let's get into today's topics. Little Jenny Wren, who's coming to your ideal dinner party? Dead, alive, fictional? Damn. There could be a lot of people. I go with Cesar Romero's Joker. I think that would just be awesome. Who else? I'd have to go with Ben Affleck's Batman, just because it'd be pretty funny to see like how he deals with Cesar Romero's kind of like campy Joker. Dan Carlin, because as far as like history goes, I love his podcast, Hardcore History. My favorite is Wrath of the Khans. It's I believe it's 4 parts, might be 5, about like the history of like the Mongols, like Genghis Khan and everything like that, not the biker gang. Who else? Robert Englund and Clive Barker, they would be pretty cool. Wes Craven, rest in peace, good sir. Boba Fett, Vincent Van Gogh, that would be pretty sweet, even though I don't know if he knew English. That might be a little difficult. Greg Nicotero, he does like all the zombie effects makeup and everything for Walking Dead. He's done countless other projects as well, though. I would love to sit down and really talk with him about doing like special effects makeup and everything like that. Guillermo del Toro, Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy. The way he does his characters and the way he thinks about like making films and the sets and everything about it. I think it'd be really awesome to talk to him one-on-one like about that kind of stuff. Or even like him and Greg Nicotero, having a conversation with those two. Fuck, that'd be so cool. And I think that's all I can think of. Oh, Lon Chaney Sr. and Jr., just to top it off, because they were like the godfathers of like special effects makeup. If you're not familiar, Lon Chaney Jr. and Sr., father and son, responsible for like the old, like silent film era. I believe it is around 1932, 1935. The Phantom of the Opera, the original Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh my goodness. All those people, I think it would be, like, all the real people, it'd be really cool just to, like, sit down and talk with any of them. All the, like, fictional characters, it would just be really cool to see how they interact with them. Little Jenny Wren, Marvel/DC Tinder. Who/which characters do you swipe right for, swipe left? I don't even know how to use Tinder. Let's Google this. Alright, if you like the person, swipe right or tap on the heart icon. If you don't, swipe left. Oh, okay, so it's swipe left for no, swipe right for yes. Alright, I've never been on Tinder at all, so I don't know how to use that shit. Okay, Deadpool and Wolverine, 100%. I'd swipe right just to keep. Yeah. So, keep them. Storm. Come on now. Rogue. I'm talking X-Men animated Rogue, where she had that, like, Southern Belle and everything. Like, Southern Belle voice and everything about her. Yeah. Swipe right on her. Swipe left. Who do I just not like? Oh, I don't know, like any of the Fantastic Four, really. I've never been a fan of them. Swipe left on all of them. See, I feel like I'm answering this with guys involved too, and I'm realizing now that I think you mean like which ones do I find attractive. Ah, well, keep it going. Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Catwoman. Swipe right. I'm realizing now I know too many comic book characters. Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, all swipe right. Calendar Man, rat catcher. Just swiping left for them because they don't makes no sense to me. Gotta swipe right for the Joker. You know what I mean? Cannibal Kill. Why do I feel smarter when under the influence of marijuana? I don't know. It could be kind of two different reasons. One, for some people, when you smoke marijuana or weed, I'm gonna call it weed. Sometimes when you smoke weed, it breaks down all those like barriers we have about ourselves, like the self-consciousness and everything like that, and like a lot of the doubt that we might have like within ourselves. And it's one of those things, like when you start like talking about like photography or something like you're passionate about or that you're interested in, it's one of those things that like you don't feel so self-conscious like with all the other variables kind of coming at you in a conversation, that you feel confident about what you're saying. You have that self-confidence about you. You have confidence in like the information that you have. It could also be one of those things where you're just, you're a little. Could also be one of those things where you're also just feeling a little toasty, and you just, you know what I mean. It's one of those moments where I don't know how to describe it, but you feel a lot smarter than you are in that moment. Happens to the best of us. Anybody who smokes weed knows what I'm talking about. You feel like you're really smart and everything, and then you like voice something to your friend, and they just give you that look where you realize what you said probably should have been just kept to yourself. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it like I said, it strips away a lot of those like personal like barriers that we set up for ourselves. I do think like weed and everything, a lot of people have a negative kind of like mindset about it. A lot of people who haven't even like smoked it or anything like that. But yeah, you never know. A lot of people, like when they do try it or something, it does start to help them with their self-confidence and self-esteem and everything. Because you realize like you start thinking to yourself about like what's actually important and everything like that. So I don't know. Alright, this has been Life Lesson with Juvy. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Periscope at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. All my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird.